Hello.
Hello, great day.
Welcome to Lunch and Learn Browse That Wow today on this Wednesday, June 17th already.
Yes.
It's amazing. We went into quarantine. We started this whole thing on like March. I know people say the 13th, but I think for us it was like around the 18th. So we're officially 3 months in, and great news that things are opening up. But the exciting thing for us is we're going to continue on doing these virtual things because it has been so powerful and so much fun and really a great avenue to have things out there that you can go back and look at and listen to and watch at your leisure. If you need a little extra help on your brows, you'll be able to go back and look. And hopefully there'll be some things in there, right, Krista?
Right. I think there will be. It's awesome.
This was actually the very first Lunch and Learn we did back in March. We did Browse That Wow. But at that point, we hadn't figured out all of our platforms on how to maximize this and how to be able to record it. So, well, actually, we thought we had it figured out, but it didn't work. So in that regard, we decided, let's do another one of the brows because two reasons. One, it's so important to do your brows. That really helps your overall look. And second, because we're wearing masks when we're out and about, and it's more important to play up those eyes so that people can read your emotions. We smile even with a mask on. You can see it in your eyes that you're smiling. And when you are awake, your eyes are brighter. So sometimes we're a little sleepy and we want to look more awake. So if you do your eyebrows, it's going to be a bonus. So we're going to get started with our amazing products. We're actually going to do some demonstrations. I don't have my brows done yet today. Nor does Krista. I actually had an early morning appointment, so it was a little bit awkward for me to walk out my door without having my brows on. She didn't notice, but I did, of course, when I looked in the mirror. So what we're going to take you through is several different products, but I'll first start out with talking about one of my favorites. I don't know if you can see it there. Remember, it's mirror. I'm trying to get to the camera. This is Mary Kay's Lash and Brow Serum. It comes in a little tube like this. Has a little brush. You see a little brush? And what you do with this is if you want fuller brows, you would just put that into your brows at night before you go to bed. Or maybe, bonus, if you want fuller, thicker lashes, you're going to just run that right along the lash line. So you would just take that little applicator. I'm not going to put it on, but I'll show you kind of where you go. So you just run it right along your lash line before you go to bed at night. And after a few weeks of using it, your lashes are fuller and thicker, and it's wonderful. So if you're going to start using this little gem, take a picture. I should have. I contemplated it, but I didn't never go do it. So now you don't know, but you have to trust me. It's a great product. Retails for $38, and I think worth every penny. So that's the first one. Then we're going to talk about the things we're going to show you is we've got our volumizing brow tint. Or that way so you can read it.
Yep. I can see it when you hold it that. Oh, this way. There you go. You're right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Stay still 1 second, and then it'll focus in on it.
The volumizing brow lash and lash tint, and then the other thing is our precision brow liners.
Right.
These are wonderful. Look at the little.
There's multiple colors.
Little tip. So you just brush that into your brow. So Krista and I are going to show you how to use that. And then I'm going to give you a little extra secret tip on what I like to do, especially when I'm in a hurry and trying to get either out the door or on a web call. And again, back to our virtual presence that we have, and we're looking at ourselves the entire time. We're on video cameras, right?
Right.
That's a new adventure in and of itself. If you do two things, you will like how you look on the camera more. One of those things is your brows. I promise. If you do your brows when you're looking at yourself on camera, you will feel like you look better. And the second thing that is a secret, not so secret, we're willing to share it, is you want to wear a bright lip. You want to wear something brighter, different than what you normally would do. So I today have Powerful Pink on. I think it's a great day for pink. What do you think? And
It looks beautiful.
I have a little parfait, pink parfait over the top, just because I like a little shiny, and the powerful pink is a matte. So for me, on my mature lips, lip gloss adds a little bit more to it than just a matte lip. So what are you wearing, Krista?
You know, I have on that new one, and I knew you were going to ask me that. I'm thinking, what color did I grab?
Blush velvet?
No, it was the, I have a little gloss cafe au lait over the top, but it was the one with the red stiletto. It's the other one that is, no, it's that berry one, Berry Famous.
Oh,
Berry Famous.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty, but I would never guess that's the one.
It's not as dark when I put the cafe au lait over the top, so
changes it. And that too is a matte. So, all right, we didn't come here today to talk about lips, but it really does make a difference when you're on the camera. Behind your mask, don't wear anything. Put some lipstick on. Otherwise, your lipstick's all over your mask. But do your eyes. So let's talk about that. Krista's going to take it away with showing you
yes.
what to do.
I'm going to show you the Precision Brow Liner first. Most people can get away with wearing our blonde. If you have really dark hair, I go to the brunette. The dark brunette is, I would say, to use if you have black hair. So the brunette is a great color as well. And blonde is typically what we use, or the classic blonde even, for women with gray hair. So you want to keep your hair color in mind a little bit. And when you're choosing to do your eye, you're going to line up your brow, right? You'll put the little thing right along the side of your nose. So where it goes up right through the corner of your eye is where your brow should start. Then you're going to take it, that is hard to do, at an angle right through the iris of your eye is where your arch should be. And then you go out to the corner of your eye right along the side of your nose, and that is where your eyebrow should end. Okay? So it's going to frame your eyes. And then I love this Precision Brow Liner. It makes tiny little strokes that look like natural hairs. I like to go underneath the hair first, almost like, here's my word picture for you. I'm a word picture girl. So it's almost like combing or petting the dog backwards. So if you're moving your hand under the backwards away their hair, you're putting that color on your skin instead of on top of the hairs, because then it stays put for you. I have to, because I need readers, I have to use my little fun magnified mirror. Looking in the camera is not enough. So I'm just going to go right along that natural hairline. And I have pretty full brows still, but they're getting a little sparse in the middle. So I feel like my shape is pretty good. I do get them waxed. I haven't been able to be getting them waxed as regularly. So tweezers are your friend to get those stray ones. And I still have to tweeze a little bit on the interim. So then I kind of go underneath, and then I'll go back and forth a little bit to bring those hairs back into place. So can you tell a difference? There's not a huge difference today.
Oh,
you can tell? Okay, I can't. Well, and I didn't put my glasses back on, so I guess I can't tell as much. But you can see, oh yeah, now that I'm looking far enough away. Okay, so I'm going to just do the one eye, and then when Melinda's explaining, I'll get my other eye, okay? So that we can stay and honor your time.
So make sure that you purchase a good tweezers.
Yes.
Well, I got mine from a makeup artist, but I know you can get them at any of your beauty places, Sally's, Beauty First, or even shopping online. You just want a precision tweezers that don't use for a tool. You only use it to tweeze your eyebrows. Okay, that's it. You tell your family they're off limits. Hide them.
Right, hide them.
Because it makes a difference if they're sharp and they're easy. It's easy.
Yes, it gets all those.
I don't actually go and have mine waxed because I just always have tweezed. And if you have a good tweezer and a good light, you can do that. Sometimes you'll find me with my mirror in front of the window with the sunshine, because then, once you see them, then you can get them.
I've actually sat in my car with my tweezers before to get the great sunlight because I'm like, oh, you can see and you're sitting and you're not straining to do it. So there's a little fun bonus tip for you.
And the other thing to remember is maybe you've over tweezed or you had over waxed and you want to kind of you want to reshape your eyebrows. It's really important then that you take a 90-day window and you do nothing with your brows, which is super hard. I've done it before. You got to put the tweezers away because you might tweeze the wrong hair, with the exception of maybe a few right down the center. The rest of them you have to leave alone because as they fill in, you'll be able to see the ones that you'll be able to grab. So you can do it, but it's a slow process and you have to leave it alone and just ignore it. I probably wouldn't do it right now during COVID.
Right.
Because we're so looking at ourselves all the time.
Right.
But really that's,
yes. Or if they're like clear down here, because as I've matured and my eyes have gotten to where they've dropped some, I'll get some really low ones in my, I'm like, wow, my eye was once clear up there.
Right. But back to that, like Krista showed where your
arch, it's hard to do with the backwards on this mirror. Zoom is better in that regard.
Where that starts. That's why you want to, you want to look yourself in the mirror.
Yes.
StreamYard is not mirror oriented. We're back, it goes the way you go. So when you're looking at yourself, it's the opposite, which is an interesting phenomenon. So, okay. So you're going to do the other eyebrow with that. And I was also going to say, I sell a lot of dark blonde. Dark blonde is actually my most popular now. I'll show you that color.
Yes.
I always used to sell a lot of blonde, but can you see how dark that is?
Yeah.
Draw on my hand.
There you go. Yeah.
It's pretty dark. So a lot of people, there's maybe like a shade or so lighter than me. I do dark blonde, but I too also use brunette for myself.
Right. Okay. So then the next thing I'm going to show you here is our volumizing brow tint. It's in a little tube and it's got a little tiny wand, kind of like a mascara wand, only smaller. Can you see it up there better? And then I take and wipe off. Actually, I need to use the dark brunette on this one because this has got a little red to it.
The brunette does.
Yes, so I want to go with the dark brunette so that it doesn't show. Oh, you know what? I had two brunettes in my thing. All right, we're going to go with brunette.
Do the dark blonde.
For the tint?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it a whirl.
Live on the wild side.
Right. So then you wipe off the excess product off the wand because there's too much on there, I think. You want just really keep it precise. So if I do the other brow with this, I usually comb over my other one because it kind of works like a brow gel as well. It keeps them in place. I think I can leave my glasses on.
Yeah, just start and see if it works, and then you might have to.
It might, but I think it might be kind of makes them look a little gray.
Oh, well, definitely compared to the other one.
Yeah. So
we don't want gray.
I've used this one before, and it'll be great. I go kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
I picked up the wrong one because I don't have my glasses on. All right. Here we go. Here we go. More wiping off. Okay, so then you're going to do just kind of comb it into your brow. You're not going to necessarily go backwards because you just want to have it grab those little tiny hairs. So if you maybe don't have very much eyebrow and you want to give the look of more, it volumizes each individual hair and grabs onto those so that you can get it right where you want it and give the look of a fuller, thicker eyebrow.
Beautiful.
Actually, this color's not so bad. I go back and forth, so it could be what my hair color. I'm about due for a new color, so.
I'm going to say it depends on where you're at in your coloring of your hair. Because
right.
when you first get it done, it's darker, and then as it lightens up, then for sure mine changed.
It's just a different look.
Yeah.
I actually think this one looks better.
Yeah. More natural.
It'd be this one.
Huh?
In the camera. So
yeah. Which one?
What do you think? Or do they look the same?
You're,
this one's the one that's still, it's,
yeah,
this
you're
one's
right.
still wet.
You're right.
Is that what it looks like to you guys? I don't know. Cause yeah. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. That one looks more natural.
Yeah. Cause it's light, a little bit lighter.
Right. The other one I like a lot though. So
okay.
I think it's your
choices.
It's your personality for the day. I mean, like what your mood is, how you're feeling. Yeah.
You know, and I think that this takes a little bit more time. You have to really be a little bit careful. If you're in a hurry, then this is your friend. And sometimes I use both.
Right.
Because this really truly does comb them into place and keeps them looking,
right.
You know, that kind of works like a gel or a hairspray kind of thing, keeps them in line.
Once it dries. So on that note, because of that, if you're using the volumizing gel or brow tint, you want to put your eyeshadow on first.
A great comment to maximize. Hello, Jessie Hoadley. She loves the volumizing brow tint. So thanks for sharing that. Yes.
You want to do your eyeshadow first because that powder, if you put your volumizing gel tint on, brow tint, and it hasn't dried yet, then sometimes the eyeshadow color can float up there and then you've got little sparkles in your brows. And, you know, unless you're really a sparkly person, bling is your thing, then you want to wait, do your eyeshadow first and then your eyebrows. If you're doing the penciler, that you can go either way. I'm going to show you what I do. I'd love to tell you that I do it just only when I'm in a hurry, but then that would be every day. I'm always trying to get my makeup on really fast. And what I found is we've got this really great brush. This is our eyebrow brush.
It is a fabulous brush.
So it's got this end that's a stiffer brush. You can see how that is. So you could use this to put on an eyeliner if you wanted to use an eyeshadow for an eyeliner. Or what I do is I put my brows on with it. And then this, of course, to comb your brows out. And you want to use this brush even when you use the precision one. So what I do, I like to use my Hot Fudge eyeshadow. So this color right here, can you see that one? That's Hot Fudge. The one right above it, no, the one up here at the top.
Yes.
There, that's hazelnut. Lots of women can use hazelnut. This one is Cinnabar, and that one is one, depending on your hair color, maybe you can use that one. Or then you come down here to Hot Fudge or Espresso. Those colors could be used in your brows. And I oftentimes will do just that. I just take that little brush that I've got, and I'm going to do the eye that you can see, I hope. And I just brush it right into my brow.
Yep.
And I just come back here and just go this way. Because again, my shape is really pretty good. It's just they've gotten sparse. They don't fill in quite the same as you get older. And then I just take the brush and I brush them into place. There you go.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome.
Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah. We have another tip from one of our consultants watching. Hello, Teresa. Concealer does make a difference. I have found with the brow tint, if you do get a little on your skin and if it would not get completely off, you can put a little concealer over the top to bring back to your skin color.
Right. With the eyeshadow, you do have to be careful that it doesn't go up above. You know, sometimes that powder kind of gets out of hand. So again, if you want something that's the easiest, like if you're a newbie and like you're just getting used to brows, I totally think the Precision Brow is the easiest one to use. And then if you have some unruly little hairs, then the Volufirm Brow Tint is going to really be your best friend because it's going to hold them in place. And as you get more of an expertise level, I'd like to call myself an expertise in this area, then the shadow becomes super easy because you know what you're doing. You just put it in and go. But I do find as my vision has changed, some days I'll look in my magnifying mirror and go, oh, my brow isn't that high. It'll be like up here. So there you go. Quick and easy, changes your whole look, I think.
It does. So while Melinda's finishing up her look, we have a few specials for you, or one nice special for you today. I'm going to pull up and screen share that with you so that you can see that. Can you see that?
Yep, it's on there.
Okay, and I got to take my little banner down because it's hiding the bottom of it. So today with the Wow Brow Session Special, when you purchase 3 items, so it could be your Lash and Brow Building Serum or your tint and maybe a precision brow liner, you would get your choice of eyeshadow for free. You could do any of those 3 things. You could get tint and a liner and the eyebrow brush to comb those babies right back into place if you're, so there's several different little options for you there. Buy 3 items, get an eyeshadow free. So we love that you're on today and that you're learning about how to make your brows wow. And if there's any questions anybody has, don't hesitate to ask. And if you're watching this later in the day, we check our page and we want to answer any questions that you may need to know. So don't hesitate to comment and add to it later on. Plus, while you're online or while you're on our Rhythms and Routines Beauty and Bliss page, be sure to fill out our document after watching. Let us know what you loved, and then you'll get entered in our $50 product drawing at the end of the month. We are going to be doing that. June will be over before we know it. So take advantage of that.
For sure. So another thing that I was thinking about is maybe you're looking at this and thinking, oh, I'd love to have all of that stuff, but my budget is a little tight right now. Then friends, the best thing you can do is gather a few of your girlfriends. It's never, ever been easier to host a Mary Kay party than it is right now. We do it all virtual. I mean, we're starting to do some things in person, so we could make arrangements if that's what you would like to do. But virtually, you can just gather your girlfriends with the click of a link. We can either do it on Zoom, or we can do it in Facebook Live and Messenger rooms. I mean, there's so many different options that we have that we can gather together and have some girlfriend time, little connection and communion, right? Together with our girlfriends. They could be across the country. Some of those women that you never get to see, you can do that on live virtual appointments now. It's, it just really has added a whole new dimension to our business. We're so excited about this. Not that we would have ever wished a pandemic on our country, on our world. But I must say the good things that have come out of it have been tremendous. To be able to learn, to be able to do this and to have that connection on even such a further grasping reach it's a gift. That's a gift. So, I think that's also one of the things I've learned since I've been in Mary Kay. Well, actually we were raised that way, right, Krista? To always look for the good. Always look for the good. There's, look for the helpers, look for the good. Where's the silver lining? There's something in there because we do know God's in the mix on all of it, right? So just decide, host a party, grab your consultant, or if Krista or I are your consultant, reach out and we're going to partner with you and we're going to get you the maximum amount of free product. If I go back in my story all the way back to when I started, that's how I got here, is I got the skincare set for free. If I wouldn't have gotten that skincare set for free, I probably wouldn't be sitting here. And that was 27 years ago when I started using this product.
This month.
Right, this month. Some of you watching or watching later hadn't even been thought of at that point. You weren't even born for as long as we've been representing Mary Kay Cosmetics. But I tell you, and in this day and age, it's a great thing. You can be a brand ambassador, just of course. Okay, so get your product for free.
What's that?
Get your product for free or join us. Did you want to say something on that?
No, I just was going to tell you that we need to make sure we do, because it's so super exciting. We have an opportunity on the table right now. You could find out all about Mary Kay, the inner workings, get your products at our prices, and make some money too. So,
yeah,
all for the. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was just trying to pop up my little banner so you could see it. All for $30. Have you ever spent $30 on something foolishly? Or the best $30 you've ever spent? You were so excited because it only was $30.
Right.
That is how we feel about this opportunity. You can get your foot in the door. You can become $1 million unit for $30.
Right. I was sharing with a friend this morning that appointment that I had without my eyebrows on. And I had shared with her that it was $30 to start. And then later in the conversation, she's considering, but she said, okay, I'm going to be thinking about that. So it's $30 a month. And she kept talking like, it's $30, not a month. She's like, what? So, that gives you the opportunity to see what you want to do with your Mary Kay. So we're super excited about all that. All right. So here's that recap. Brows that wow. You want to make sure you're putting the brows on. Brows and lipsticks are your secret weapons right now on virtual appointments. When you purchase 3 of our brow products or 3 of those products, it could be 3 items. You'll get a free eyeshadow and of your choice. And if there's more things that you want and your budget's not quite there, or maybe you're just ready to have a party because you've been cooped up for so long, let's partner together and let's get you the maximum free products, which is unlimited, right? There's no maximum. It's like, how much can we generate partnering together so that you can have it all for free? Or if you're loving everything and you keep plugging into this and you're thinking, they have so much fun and I would really like to just be on screen and be able to just talk about what I love, then you really, really, really connect with us. Listen to the facts. We're so intelligent women. Really, we can make great decisions for ourselves when we have all the facts. Wouldn't you agree? So don't shortchange yourself. And you know what? The other cool thing I think is cool is Krista and I come with the opportunity. And I think that we're pretty good mentors. Like, we've had a lot of life and we can help coach you and guide you through a lot of different things, the storms as well as the mountaintop experiences, right? So come along with us. So we're just about out of time. We were quick today, Krista.
We did great. Yes.
Our plan is always to be respectful of your time and keep it at 30 minutes, and we could talk for 2 more minutes. So I don't know. Is there anything else we need to talk about today?
There's always great things. I think what we need to make sure that everyone knows is tomorrow night, we are going to do 7 sensational sun savers to protect your summer as we kick off the longest day of the year on Sunday. There might even be a couple of Father's Day little tips thrown in there for you too, because we have stuff for men as well. And, it's not as easy to get out right now and to go purchase items for that love of your life, the father of your children. So you might connect with your beauty consultant. She might have a great cologne or some shaving cream or skincare. You might have a husband that's outside in the yard and he needs some sunscreen on his face or maybe even his bald head. So, that, my husband just walked into the kitchen and I said that just for him to hear, to be honest with you. It's important. You do want to protect it because once you get, old and elderly, then you worry about little skin cancer spots. So we've got to protect from the sun. So all that to say is that Father's Day is coming. So don't forget the men in your life, as well as tomorrow night, we're going to kick off some summer fun so that you can have a great time when you're out playing with your family.
Right back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, all right, that's a wrap. Make it a glorious day.
Let your light shine.
Bye-bye.